Oh, I feel nervous. Oh la la.
Oh la la. Oh, yeah.
Totally changed, like transformed.
Yeah.
I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I'll never know how gorgeous is the bath going to look there with a view of the panelling. Good morning, welcome back guys. Today is going to be a good one. We are back in the bathroom and hopefully, fingers crossed, by the end of this video we will be moving in the bath, the vanity and the toilet and the radiator to be installed. Oh my gosh, I just can't wait to see it all in here. First up though, I've still got some more painting, but then today we're gonna get on with the moulding on the walls. We've also got the lurgy, so just know we're excited inside, but if we're slow on the outside, that is why.
That's why.
It's a pretty weak shape from you.
It's
Was that taking all your energy? I have just finished cutting in under the coving and we're getting out all the moulding. This is going to be so exciting. So we've got this thicker dado rail going down and then we're doing boxes with this one. This stuff was quite an investment, but I'm hoping it's going to be worth it because it's quite luxurious and chunky. We're just trying to make the final decisions as to where the dado goes because then everything works around that. Actually, that looks pretty good. We were worried it was a bit low.
It's how the measurements are supposed to fall out, so I think that is kind of correct. And now that it's on the wall, I thought the distance between this smaller one and this one was too big, but because this dado rail is so chunky, it looks fine.
The laser, is that where the next one sits?
Yeah.
The other box?
Yes,
but that's the
what
bottom of it?
That's the bottom of the top box.
Yeah, so we're going to have a box at the bottom here, dado, and then box up to the top.
Two boxes.
No.
Yeah, 2 boxes at the top.
Why? Oh yes, sorry. We're having a slim one. I thought you meant in the middle.
No.
Yeah.
Box all the way across, but it's going to have a break right at the top.
I'll insert a picture here. Lovely fresh painted walls. Now we have markings all over them, everywhere. But this is part of the process.
Part of the process. And the moulding will cover basically all the markings.
Yeah.
So they're the underside, the markings are under where the moulding's going to go.
Yeah. We've decided that because we're not feeling very well, mornings are best. It's now afternoon. We first should do the architraves, so the door and also the window, but we're actually going to skip to the moulding because we feel like that's going to be a little bit easier.
Yeah. We can just cut it with a handsaw and stick it up with some like adhesive. It's easy.
And I'm super pleased because our architrave and skirting has just turned up and actually it came with enough time that I could get it painted today. Well, halfway painted because it has to be, well, the skirting board has to be painted before we put it down on top of the marble. Honestly, when this arrived, I felt a little bit nervous because I'm not sure you can tell how tall it is, but it is the tallest we could get. And then you can't see very well, but this is going to be the architrave going around our bigger doors, and then that one's going around the window. We already had some of that. And honestly, this room is such a mess, but I've already given these two a coat. So the bigger skirting board we couldn't even buy primed, it had to just come natural. So I have primed and then painted. You can see there the colour difference. So I've decided on the woodwork that I'm also going for the shadow white. From here you can't see the little dots on the wall, but there are quite a few over there. And we are going to start with that wall there, making our first cut. We've decided to do it by hand, and this is all going to get glued up because it's like a plasticky material, isn't it?
Yeah, doesn't weigh a lot.
No, and we're worried that kind of putting pins in it might shatter it. And online it says just to glue. You can go, by the way. Sorry, scrap that. That wasn't working. We're going to use the chop saw. Can you see? So we have done all of the cuts for our first box and we're going to glue the corners together before we stick the whole thing up so that it's perfectly square. We find that easier. Well, we'll see how we go with this one, I guess.
We should just get that's what the little sunny blocks are. Just
Okay.
go on the corner and just make sure there's no like. We're here, every man for himself.
We now have our first picture frame. It really looks like a picture frame. All of the corners have been glued together. Now we just need to, in one piece, get that up onto the wall. I'm not sure if we have done it the right way now, but we're gonna soon find out if we can. Well, we're gonna have 4 hands, I guess. So you hold one side, I hold the other. But it's gonna be glued, remember, as well. So we've got to get it exactly in the right place when we put it onto that wall.
Well, the thing is, do we put the glue on the wall or do we put the glue on the moulding?
Oh, I was thinking moulding.
Why are we just put it on the wall?
Yeah.
So we know exactly where it's going to go.
Yes, that's a good idea. So we have drawn a little pencil line. So this is the middle one. We just started with a very random choosing, really. Just decided to go for that one. Okay, I have a job. Got to put you down. Oh, I feel nervous.
So go for the bottom corner and get that in the right place first.
There, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Oh my. It makes the room look so much taller.
Where are you? You stand up there.
Yeah, that looks so good. Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
You come on.
It really elevates the room. It really elevates the room.
Yeah.
Totally changed, like transformed.
Yeah. Really, really nice.
Well done. Even with the lurgy, we can do it. The illness hit real hard. We're actually 3 days on. We spent 3 days feeling sorry for ourselves, but we are back to it today. Actually, no, we spent 1 day working on this wall. I can't believe how much this has transformed the space. Look at that gorgeous light hitting it. So yes, we came in to do this one yesterday. Very, very slowly. It was very slow. Despite though, we got the mortar hit perfectly and they're looking so good. Now we're moving on and we're doing the door surround. So that is going to be in our window architrave. They're the same style, different depths. So the window one is a little bit smaller. We're getting that one up around here. Then we're going to do the door. So the door surround needs to go in. And then hopefully a few of the other trims. We haven't yet decided if we're going to do this same pattern over here because it's just going to be a really little bit. So we're going to get in the window architrave first. Frankly, I'm going to stop talking because you just don't need to hear me trying to speak right now and just put you on some time lapses.
Okay. Very carefully. Okay, get the bottom in. Slap it on the wall.
Wow, did we just make that look easy? Good?
Yeah, very neat.
Round of applause for that one. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it.
screwed in yet.
Just look at it.
Oh, it does look really good. Right, where did the little ruler thing go?
Good morning. You may not be able to tell because we still sound like we have cold, but we're better. We have energy, even though he's looking real gloomy over here.
Small amount of energy.
I am feeling so much better. It really makes you appreciate being well. Anyway, today we're starting on the dado. So we're going to get this one. Excuse what I'm wearing today, by the way. In here. Da-da. You may be able to see yesterday I started painting these. Later on I'm hoping to caulk and then do another coat of paint. But yes, gonna get this in, and then I've finished painting the skirting board too, which we're gonna be putting in a second. It's all gonna be so pretty by the end of today. Okay, so the top line is going on the top lines.
Top line goes underneath the line.
Squidgy, squidgy, squidgy. Do you want to cut the next one?
Yeah. We agreed that we're gonna join it somewhere in between the radiator here.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, as long as we're not wasting too much of it.
There.
The dado is in, looking really good. We had to put a cut in it because the lengths weren't long enough. And now we're moving on to the skirting, which has been painted to the same colour. Look how tall it is. Oh my gosh, it's gonna look gorgeous. This one's pretty tight though. I've just cut around all the edge of the fall protector. And we're finally gonna get rid of these gaps. I've been waiting for this moment for a long, long time. Yes, I'll ruin the wall by hammering it in. Thankfully, the skirting board will be going there too. It's crazy to think about how high that skirting board is.
Well,
Oh, that is nice.
They look good?
Yeah, that does look good.
Oh, yeah.
It looks so nice when you can see the marble underneath too.
Yeah.
That looks so good.
Oh yeah, that skeleton's gonna look absolutely fine. We didn't need to do the double thing that I wanted to do. You're right. You were right.
Did you hear that on the camera?
My wife would.
I was right. Looking a mess. Can you guess the job that I've been doing? I've been caulking. Caught red-handed. It's looking so good, but we're now at the stage where it's like fill, caulk, paint, fill, caulk, paint. Endless with this moulding. So, show you where we got to, but tomorrow is just going to be a filling day.
Yeah, lots of filling.
Yay.
Sorry, my arm kept dropping as it's going.
We'll see then. Oh no, actually, let me quickly show you where we got. So we have the dado all the way here, through this one, and joining up with the window. And then we also have the skirting all on the bottom here, all the way through to the door there. Oh my gosh, that little angle looks so beautiful. This mega long one has gone on. You can see the joins there in the middle. And then also over here, this little bit is on too in the corner with the dado. That little bit of skirting board there, and that one. I'm still a bit undecided what I'm doing with the window here and how I'm going to paint. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be keeping this white. I can't paint this window because it's PVC. So I'm thinking of keeping the whole thing white. Ollie thinks that we can paint it, but we're not going to paint it. It's a brand new window. I don't want to be painting it. So yeah, this will be painted, but whether to paint this or not, I'll have to make that decision. It's a decision for tomorrow though.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Really happy with it. We are back today for another day in here. We have actually been continuing to paint. I'll flip you around and show you, but today the mission is tidy, tidy, tidy. Ooh. As you can tell, we seriously need to get things off the floor because we then want to move in the bath, the vanity and the toilet and pretty much everything into here so that we can tidy through there, get it painted and then get the floor sanded. Because we have the floor sanded kind of like provisionally booked in our diary.
Yeah.
Not next weekend, Ollie? Yeah. We got to get going.
Yeah, we got to let you.
Doesn't it look beautiful? Oh my. I'm very excited about this. We still have some little areas to paint here. I think I've decided that I'm going to keep this white with the window. I'll show you from back here. I couldn't decide, I think I said in this video maybe, whether it be white or the same colour as the panelling. I think I'm sticking to white. I hope that's the right decision. But then the little bit underneath and the skirting board is the same colour. And obviously this will be white too. And then we also did all of this and that bit there. And this bit background. Wow, it's looking like a normal room. Right then. And this is what we are dealing with today. Oh my, oh my. So this is basically the vanity top, and that's where we want to move out. And this room here is full with the bath and all the other bits. So we want this completely clear so that we can paint it all and then get going in here. Let's do it. What are we moving?
What are we moving?
Good question. As you can see, we have a semi-clearish space now, apart from big boxes left. Feeling a bit nervous about these because they are heavy. And they're actually, the bath in there isn't that heavy, but these here, these are monsters because that's the marble to go on top. What's the other one? One of them's marble.
That's the marble on the bottom. I think that is the shower stuff. Oh no, plinth.
For the...
So, bottom, middle, top.
Oh gosh, that's all for the vanity.
Yeah.
Wowza.
It's a lot.
But it's so nice to clear the space. Generally, we still want to get rid of some wood. We're going to have to move, which is going to be really annoying. Our shower still hasn't been tiled, so we're going to have to move all of these tiles into the centre of the room so that we can properly paint in here. But it's going to feel so unbelievably good to have this room completely clear so that we can paint it. We'll also be painting the room next door, finishing that and the hallway. And then we are ready to sand the floor. Not even on my face.
No, it's a carpet with cheek.
I really enjoyed some soup for lunch. The reason that it's all the way up there is because we also had bread, and yeah, that's why. It was dipping the bread in the soup. How embarrassing. Okay, sorry about that.
Can you also point out the fact that I told you like 3 times that you had soup on your face?
The thing is, yeah, I've been going around here like, oh.
You looked at the camera without checking.
Yeah, I'll be honest guys, I don't check what I look like before I put myself on the internet. I really should. We want to try and do this in order so that we don't fill the room too much. So we're going for the toilet first because that's the furthest away. And thankfully, that's not too far out of the way. Got the wheels? If you're going to renovate one of these, in exciting news, we have decided to open up the vanity to save on space. It's on the projector, so it's not super exciting. That is where the vanity will sit in the room. Crazy. Ollie's just doing the little feet so that it's flat underneath.
Or semi-flat, it'll need Jack can do it properly.
Perfecting once it's on the tile. Goodbye, big box.
It's okay.
Oh, that feels good. That feels good. Okay. Da, da, da. Lift a bit more. Yeah, let's stop. gosh.
It's really good.
We're gonna be sitting here. Wait, which one's mine? Which one's yours? It's actually not in the middle of the moment. Look. Who needs to get that way more? That's fine. You know when you're renovating with your husband and it's all fun and games until he says that this really heavy bit of wood can be chucked out of our window. Cardboard I'm fine with. This, remember we have a bay window right below. Just gonna do it anyway. He just does not listen to me, guys.
Nope.
Nope. See, everybody thinks you're perfect online though. Oh dear Lord. Oh please don't break the bay window. It's just never gonna be worth it.
It's quite awkward to get out.
Yeah, it's huge. I don't want to look. I can tell you're nervous.
I need 2 hands.
Do you wish you'd never done it? Can I say I told you so at this point? That was close. Well, the bathroom suite is in the bathroom. But now we've only got this teeny tiny gap to walk in. We obviously wanting to keep most of it protected. So we've got our little toilet there with some other additional bits on top. The vanity, we've piled a few bits on top of there too. And the bath. Now, next job. Oh my gosh, it's so clear and lovely. Look at that. Next job is to get these rooms painted. We have left the big marble slab here because we feel like that's safer here for now, including the floor. Which means this room is empty. Do you guys remember the dressing room? I feel like I don't even. It seems quite dark in here at the moment. Obviously it doesn't have any windows, but once those windows are open, a lot more light will come into this whole area.
We've forgotten one thing.
Oh no, don't. What?
Tiles.
Yeah, no, I had remembered the tiles.
Yeah.
I think we are going to have to move them twice. I think we're going to have to move them into the middle of the room to do the painting.
Yeah.
And then if we get round to the floor sanding before the tiler comes, we're going to have to move them again.
Yeah.
Pain, but it's the way the cookie crumbles.
They're going to take ages to move as well.
I know exactly.
Probably won't do that long, but they're heavy and tiring to move.
Yeah, there's like stacks of stuff. Yeah. Last little thing now is to get rid of this wood, a few of the other bin bags, and then we literally have
Free room.
clear, free room, free space in here to get painting. On another note, how gorgeous is the bath going to look there with a view of the panelling? I'll be sat on the bed here, running my bath. Can't wait, can't wait.
It's a good view, I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? That's another week, believe it or not. We are nearly there with the bathroom. We're hopefully getting the tiler in to finish the shower, and then it's been installed. I mean, there is also...
Yeah, I've got to drill quite a large hole, so...
Yeah, a few things over in that where you can still see brick, but we're actually getting a carpenter to do that. Fingers crossed as well, he does it soon. We're moving back into another room now. So we're back to painting. And then, as I said, we're hoping to sand the floor pretty soon. Depends on how quickly we can get that painted.
All the mist coat done.
Yeah, and top coat. It needs all of the painting to be done. But anyway, we will see you then. Hopefully, it'll just be a few more weeks now until I can have a bath. That's all I care about. Okay, see you next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.